Welcome back to another lesson. So we'll start off lesson 13. So we're just going to add user. Sorry, I've changed this to user image URL just for naming sakes. So come into users, sign up, change this to image URL. And then remember, if we're going to fetch this later and you've still got an old user in there with image URL, it's not going to work. So you might want to delete all users and start again after doing this. And I think that's it for this page. So nothing on this page either. Come into job posts. So we want to add user image URL here, and then job post default image here. So to get this here, come into users. You can just copy this, paste that in there, and then remember you want to create this job post default image with Hema JPEG, and remember you have to do this. Come into storage, upload image. I've just taken a picture of Hema, called it hema.png, so upload file, Hema like so. I've already done it, so it's in there. So then call that hema.jpg, and then you want to get this value and put it in here. And then user image, I'll just do that empty string. Okay, so this is in create job post, and then come into here. So after that, you want to go dp.collection users. Oh, another thing I had to do up here is add in this config. Maybe we should add this in. So collection users .doc new job.username. So this is that value there. We get that document. We're getting this so we can get the user image URL. So we want to add this to the job document as well. So when we have a job on the screen, you can see the user's image, the image of the job, like you'd see in a normal app. So you've done all this. Check fix this. User equals doc.data, and then new job user image URL. New job user image URL is this one here. So we're going to set that to the user image URL. So that's this user here, and inside this doc.data is user image URL. So set that there. So then you want to go dot then. Don't have to have anything in the then, and just wrap that here. So that's the last one. So just add this here with the dot then. So after this is complete, we'll go through this one as normal as we've already had there. So Command S to save. You want to option Command S, save everything. Command Shift P, Firebase, deploy, -- only functions, enter. Come into Postman. So you actually want to sign up again, so you get the user image URL value in your database, because before it was just image URL. So since you updated it, we want to get that new value. So find your sign up one. I've already done it, so make a new email. Get this here, copy, come into create job post, paste that in there, send. Then you'll get this value here, or just remember what it says. Come into here, trying to think what that value was, 9RSG. Here, and then you'll see it's updated the user image URL and job post default image. So later on we'll make it so you can add your own image to the job. So if it's a broken toilet, you'll put a picture up of a broken toilet and say, I need someone to fix this, and people reply to it saying, I can fix this for this price. that sort of thing. So I'll just plan out the rest of the lesson and come back. Okay, before I go on, I'm just going to delete all these lesson 13 parts here. Make it a bit cleaner. So if you haven't got these, just rewind and show yourself what to do. Okay, and then we'd go index.js job roots app dot post. Sorry, this will be app dot delete job post slash job, and this can be called the same as above because it's delete and not a post. You have to have FB auth, yes. It's called delete job post. So I'm adding these back in now, lesson 13. Simple now, copy that here. Job post here. And then we'll create this function. Okay, so come to job posts and we're going to create this, but before we do that, come to Cloud Firestore. And to avoid getting these errors, because we changed the username, we've changed this image URL to username user image URL. So we actually want to just delete all these so we don't get that error again. So I think these should be fine. We might just delete these to make it a bit cleaner. Okay, so back in VS Code, as always, then we want to create this const document equals db.jobpost request params job post ID. So that would be the job post and job post ID in the params, and then we just delete in the database, but I'll just create a new one. Might have to log in. We have to create a new user. Sorry, 1 second. Sign up. So I have to sign up again first. Copy this. Now I'm going to create a job post. So refresh this, it should come up. Yeah, so job post, job ID. And then remember we have a username in here, in the job post ID. So I'm not sure where I was, but we're going to check if the document exists first before we can delete it. Otherwise we'll return this job post not found. So after we know it exists, maybe we have to put this in, not doc.exists, and then we want to check the username is equal to the request.user.username. So we can't delete someone else's post, we can only delete our own posts, and that's what this check is for. So as I just showed you, each job post has a username in there. So that's how we get this. And so if we try and delete someone else's, it's going to return unauthorized. and if it is ours, then we're just going to return document.delete, and once that goes through successfully, we'll return this JSON, job post deleted successfully. So we'll come back into Postman, so I'll do this again for you. Change this to delete, and come here, get one that says job post / job ID, paste that there. We should still be logged in, so we'll just get the, sorry, I have to go to headers as well. Then come back to the sign up one, which I have many33. Copy the token because we need a token to delete it as well. Paste that there, and then go into Firestore and copy this job post. Whoa, it's not letting me copy it for some reason. Really annoying. Copy that. Come into here. Paste it there. Get rid of this little arrow thing, I'm not sure what that is. Press enter, send, and we'll see that job post got deleted. So we create one and then we just deleted it. And then you also might want to check that, create someone else's job post in another account, then sign into a different account, and then check that it's unauthorized when you're trying to delete someone else's. But it should be fine if you've got all this code correctly here, because I've just done it before. So, on the other thing, of course, you have to go Option Command S to save all, or to save on every page, then Command Shift P, Firebase deploy, only functions. So sorry, I should have said that before, but you press enter. I've already done it. And that's it for this lesson, and I'll see you in the next lesson.